Hey, what's the haps up in this hizzy, my homies?
Dude, I swear, never change that intro, man. It's hilarious.
Okay, I don't think people like it. But anyway, hello, everyone. Welcome to DDiscussioMs, or Discussions with DDM, but I'd rather you say the correct version. If you have trouble pronouncing it, here's how you pronounce the name. DDiscussioms. That is how you pronounce it. I will not settle for anything less at all. So, Donovan usually has an insult. Maybe he'll throw one in a second. I have no idea. We'll find out. But
If you say his name 3 times fast, he might just appear. He might just show up.
we'll see if it happens. I'm gonna freak out if this happens. Donovan. That's not 3 times fast. Donovan.
Dang. It failed.
Just be like Donovan.
Failed this.
Yeah, it's like Beetlejuice. The gate is loose. But yes, I am David. Hello, I'm David, and this here is a recurring guest, co-host, friend, comrade, other great things, MovieBlaze1, or just MovieBlaze.
Thank you, David, for that awesome introduction.
You're
hey,
welcome.
guys. It's MovieBlaze. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just got back from watching Final Destination Bloodlines again.
Ooh.
And I'm on the bus, so I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna pop in and out every now and again throughout the episode.
Sounds good. He'll tell us our thoughts when he gets there. Oh, look.
Hi.
It's CreepyEnderPig.
In the flesh.
In the flesh. That's the Hank laugh.
Yeah. They're not rocks. They're minerals.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good.
That's great. I'm glad you're good.
I'm glad you're good.
Thanks. I'm bad. I'm doing bad. So you shouldn't assume things.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm doing. No, you're right. I'm doing good. No, I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys are here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good episode, I think.
Okay.
So there is a main. Hopefully, Donovan's here later.
Oh yeah.
But we will talk about something in depth in a second. That I really. It's a video that I'd like to. Actually, 2 videos by the same guy that I'd like to respond to. But we'll get there when we get there.
A diss track.
A diss track, yes.
I don't know if it's a track, but I don't know if I want to show my face.
Kendrick to Drake.
Yeah.
It's giving Kendrick against Drake, and it's like the we're the Barbenheimer of They Not Like Us, if that makes any sense. We're the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But before that, I guess just some trailers. I was actually I did a reaction to it, but I didn't finish editing it because I didn't feel like it.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, definitely get that. But it was for Ironheart.
Oh yeah.
For those who forgot about Ironheart,
I haven't actually seen the trailer yet, so this will be my raw reaction.
I think we should. I think we should.
Right.
It's really something to behold.
Okay.
Let's see. Ironheart trailer. Let's take a look see here. I think you're really gonna love this character. I don't know. It just seems like it's possible.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's not right. Hang on. Where was it? Here we go.
The Walker.
Yes. It's the Walker.
Walter.
a catwalker. Anyway, hopefully this
Okay.
won't get copyrighted. I'll turn it down a little bit, maybe. Here,
Yeah.
I'll put subtitles on. Turn
It's
it down really low. Here we go. Can you hear it a little bit?
Yeah, I can.
Oh wow!
Oh, because Iron Heart's in it, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And you like these movies, right? Right?
I guess some people like that movie.
I did not like.
I have
that movie.
not seen it.
Good.
Let's
see.
For real?
For real. Why is... I've always wondered the name Riri. That's kind of a weird name, isn't it?
I guess it's like is it a foreign name or just a modern name?
I guess it's definitely a name for sure.
It's a name that exists.
Yes.
In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless
What?
break into the device on the floor, where you find a gas mask.
Yeah, gas. He'll suffocate and die.
You will suffocate.
Now the show can be over. Good job.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Yeah. Okay.
Good luck.
Screw this.
Whoa. Isn't she so cool?
She's so cool. Look at that.
He's so cool.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Look at this. Because she's so strong. So strong.
What?
So strong.
Is she
See
have
that?
super
Look,
strength or no?
Yes.
Is she just fancy?
She's fancy. That is one way of saying it.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius.
Oh.
So you in or out?
Is that Bob the Builder? Oh my gosh. I think it is.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's still coming, I guess.
Look at that Bob the Builder. I hope it's canceled.
Oh,
I have not
cancel
heard
it.
about that.
Cancel it now.
I haven't heard about anything like that.
You should cancel it now.
Now.
So you in or
You're in the, like, Walter in the van. He's like, "Hey, cancel the corridor now."
out?
You know, they always have to have rap music.
Yeah, because it's black.
Exactly. Like a
Yeah,
black
it's like-
character. A black
It's
character
Black
can.
Iron Man, so it's rap music now.
Yeah, a black person can only listen to IHOP.
Yeah.
Hip hop, not IHOP.
IHOP.
They listen to pancakes and sausage and syrup. No, they can't listen to like rock or classical music. No, they always have to be listening to that. And it's like, come on, man.
Come on,
Always. We're all different people. We all have different interests.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
How's she not acknowledged for her greatness? Look at that.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Is he just a basement dweller or something?
Maybe.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
That's the dean from Community. And he was actually in Civil War at the beginning, where Tony's first appearance was in the movie, where he was talking about a self-cooking hot dog. That guy was. So so they brought him back because we all love that character very much, don't we?
Oh, yay. Hot dog guy from Civil War. Let's go.
Yes.
MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable.
Oh boy, here we go. This is good.
Hey.
I'm pausing for copyright too, so I don't get copyrighted.
It's copyrighted.
Yeah.
Something
Important.
iconic.
Iconic.
Ah! That hurt my throat.
Iconic.
You want to make something iconic? Proceeds to make Iron Man armor again.
Yo.
Okay, fair enough. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, iconic.
You bootleg.
Yeah.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your
Wait,
vision.
this is June?
But anyone
Say
Wait,
what?
wait. This is June?
June 24th.
That
So
seems
this-
really soon for this. This trailer just coming
I
out.
think it's been announced, but trailers. I've noticed trailers now have this weird trend of releasing way later than needed to.
Yeah, like I'd expect this to release earlier, considering it's only like what, a month from now?
It is a month from now, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
weird.
It is very weird.
I guess it feels really soon.
It is, yeah. You're absolutely right. I think, yeah, trailers are doing this now with everything. Probably not going to get a trailer to Doomsday until actually I could see a Doomsday trailer happening maybe December.
Build up hype. You know,
I could see like 6 months of hype. I could see that.
yeah.
But I remember there was a time where it was like maybe like a year's wait. Years like
Yeah,
that.
we get like a trailer a year.
Yeah.
Oh.
Something like that.
There we go.
Something. Yes.
Because I was in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision.
What? Walter White?
Walter White. Walter.
He got his money.
This part's kind of funny to me.
Okay.
But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic.
Because
why do they keep saying iconic?
Well,
it's iconic.
Iconic, yes,
Is that the
because
catchphrase of
saving
this
lives
show?
is not important. It's just funny because that these skinny children, I guess, can take down the fat security guards.
It's kind of
so
funny.
they could be
They're
easy
so,
to
like,
take
freaking
down.
Punk looking.
Yeah.
But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life.
Oh, it's the guy from Solo.
Oh, everybody cares about that movie.
Oh yes,
It's beloved classic.
I do want to add. Sorry about that.
You're
I
good.
do want to add something to what we said about iconic. Like, what's gonna make you iconic? Because Iron Man is already iconic. Yelena is already iconic, and she's hot as hell. But you know, yeah, that's all I want to add.
Well, for one thing, I'm glad you brought up Iron Man just now because I just thought, I wonder when they're gonna mention Tony Stark or Iron Man at all. Never, apparently.
Probably never.
Mm-hmm. Not in the trailer anyway, so I spoiled that for you guys. Sorry, but yeah, he's not mentioned in this trailer.
I wish he was mentioned.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Let's see.
I had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Oh.
What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
Comedy.
Wait, we'll go back.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
You've
what was
bitten
that?
off a hell of a lot more than you can chew.
I was on
could
the
chew a
part
lot.
where she's biting. Oh, I thought those were saltines for 1 second.
Oh, just saltines.
Get flashbacks.
Oh yeah.
What kind of comedy is this?
Good comedy.
Not good.
Yeah.
You better like it, you.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can chew a lot while chewing.
Man. It reminds me of the humor of Daredevil Bone again.
Oh.
That type
Okay. I'm gonna say this now, dude. I don't think we're ever gonna finish that show, and I don't really want to.
I don't really want to.
We talk about it so much, and we're never gonna finish it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'd say we could watch it on our own times, maybe, but
Yeah, and then we can have one one DDiscussioMs episode when we talk about movies and beyond, something like that?
Yes, that would be.
Yeah.
That would be good. But apparently, this guy's a villain. I don't remember which villain he was, but it was something important.
He turns invisible. I can't remember what Marvel character does that other than Invisible Woman.
John Cena.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't he supposed to be the Hood?
I think that's what it is. Yeah, that could be right. Yeah, I think
I don't think I've heard of him.
Me neither. I think he's related to Mephisto in some way, which they have said that Mephisto will appear in Ironheart, which is stupid.
Goose Rider?
Yeah, why not WandaVision or Agatha? Oh no.
No.
Well, maybe we'll get Ghost Rider eventually.
Maybe. Hopefully. Ryan Gosling. Yeah.
But Ryan Gosling. Gosh.
But yeah, thanks for telling us who the villain is in the trailer.
So, yeah. Thanks for spoiling thanks Marvel for spoiling that for us.
Yeah.
You're on a track record.
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
Ha 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 ha.
I crapped my pants. I was laughing so hard. Knee slapping. Where's my knee?
You lost your knee.
I can't get my knee up.
Where's David's knee?
Hey, can you see my knee?
Oh.
He disappeared.
I had to get my knee. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
David nearly falls and dies.
Yes. On live TV. Anyway. Actually, let's look at this.
It's just an Iron Man.
Let's see.
But it's a woman.
You wouldn't hit a woman? That's a woman? Power Rangers.
It's kind of a Power Rangers-ish suit.
Yeah.
I don't get the weird arm thingies.
Yes, you do.
He's trying to be
For some reason, they remind me of that weird gun thing Larry Boy weird in the rumor weed.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
That was cool though. It
Yeah,
didn't work, but it looked cool. At least he had aura.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Larry Boy than Ironheart.
Yeah. For real.
The movie's still coming out, isn't it?
Yeah, 2026.
Oh boy. I'm excited.
We gotta do an episode on it.
I think so. Yeah. We have to. I have to.
You gotta.
You gotta. But yeah. Yeah! 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 No!
Yeah. Rewind time.
Yeah. Oh,
it's only on Disney Plus. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed?
You know nothing about this man.
Oh, he's got some flakes.
He got some scary blood veins.
Shingles. How can you prevent this? We use, I don't know. It's a cape.
Spider-Man doesn't wear a cape.
Yeah, and it's a bullet. Okay.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
Why is it called Iron Heart? What's the point of the heart in the name? Heartburn, maybe?
Iron.
This show will cause heartburn.
She's so sweet. She got iron in her heart. She's not just an Iron Man. She's an Iron Heart.
She'll die in a few months.
She got more heart than Iron Man.
She got iron in her, too much iron in her heart, and she'll die in a few months. So this is Make a Wish. So anyway.
This is wild.
That's
a shady
wild.
bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
That's so fun. What else was it? There's more to the joke.
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
Freaking bullcrap.
Boo. This looks like a nothing burger, honestly.
It looks like it's not even a burger. It's bread. It's
Yeah,
not
I
even
don't know.
bread.
It's just bootleg Iron Man doing junk.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see any. I don't
This
feel
makes
any.
no sense. Why would you? And if
I
they
don't
didn't
know.
want to release this, which is true, Marvel does not want people to know about this. Why'd you even just cancel it? That's all you have to do.
I heard rumors that the show, they're gonna be releasing it in only 2 weeks, with 3 episodes 1 week and 3 episodes the next. So grand total of 6.
Just release all of them, dude. I don't.
Yeah, might as well.
You could do
they
an
did
Echo.
that for What If.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They also did that for Echo.
They did.
I forgot that show existed.
Because it's bad.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I forgot it did do too.
Mm-hmm.
That was wasn't that like the only Marvel show in 24? Right?
No, there was
there was X-Men. I guess I was thinking MCU. That's not
well, yes.
X-Men MCU, or is it
X-Men 97? For some reason, it's in the multiverse saga on Disney Plus, which is like it's not.
It's a sequel to the 90s X-Men, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
So I guess they'll probably show up in Secret Wars or some crap
For
like
some
that.
stupid reason, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I would say, we got a comment actually. Oh, it's the dude. I remember this guy.
Dude?
They called Ironheart because they made a butt shape with metal first, but Iron Butt was already taking a hero name, so they turned it upside down. That's a good theory.
Iron Butt.
Also, thank you for the comment on the John Walker did nothing wrong clip. Fantastic. Yo. So thanks for the comment about the Dora Milaje, because
you're
the man. The Dora Milaje, that's a very good point. And just curious, do you watch EFAP at all? Every Frame of Pause? Just curious. Type down in the comments if you do, because I know exactly what you're talking about. And I guess we could talk about that later. But anyway, where were we?
X-Men.
Yeah. For some reason, they're in but they label it as an MCU thing. Also, with your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, because it's
Spider-Man, but there's Norman.
Yes. There was something else besides that that I was going to mention. I forgot. It was I guess just the fact that Iron Man's not mentioned for one thing. Like, what's the point of that?
It seems kind of weird. He's just like, I want to be iconic.
Yeah.
And so look, I'm Iron Man.
So you'll mention Iron Man throughout the trilogy of Tom's Spider-Man, but not in this show? Are you kidding me, dude? What does that mean?
But she's just like this smart girl. Like, she doesn't have any relation to like Tony Stark in any way. She just like wants to be Iron Man for some reason.
Yeah, she wants to be iconic.
Yeah, it's like, why? Why not? What about Rhodey or something? Iron
exactly.
Man. Yeah.
Where's Rhodey?
Where's Rhodey?
Make an Iron Patriot show, or just a War Machine show.
Yeah, do that.
Armor Wars.
Or what about
Rhodey.
His wife? What about Pepper? What about her?
Forget her. She stinks. No way.
Well,
where's Morgan Stark? Who cares? That would be interesting, though. Oh, where's Harley? You remember Iron Man 3?
I haven't really seen the Iron Man movies, to be honest. I'm just saying, like, there's all these Iron Man characters that still exist.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there still his daughter? Remember her?
Yes.
Cheeseburgers.
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 That is Morgan H. Stark.
Yeah, it's like there is still Iron Man characters that have armors, and then you're doing this.
She would still be kind of young though, so I don't know.
Yeah,
if she was getting an armor anytime soon, but still, yeah.
It's still like there's still Rhodey, there's still Pepper, there's still
Mm-hmm.
There's still Iron Mans.
Yes.
You don't need Iron Heart, really.
No, you don't. It's the new era of Marvel that was made in like 2015, and that's where you get Riri, you get Falcon as Captain America, you get Miss Marvel, you get.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about these people.
No one cares about Miss Marvel.
No,
Big
not at all.
Yeah.
Let's see here. No problem. I love the character of John Walker, so I had to comment. Yeah, absolutely. I have watched some EFAP, but only recently due to my newfound love of John Walker. Yes, that is a good place to start because they do a very good job at breaking down that show, like 11 hours worth of talking about the show. That's one thing about EFAPs; they're really long, but you can come back to it if you want to. But I guess before we get into that topic, I would like to talk about, let's see. Have you seen the Superman trailer?
Yeah, which one? Is there a new one?
There is a new one.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's I don't know if I'll play another trailer right now, but
all right.
It's a little I mean, it's not bad.
Ain't bad.
Actually, if Ty, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm free.
Okay. You want to talk about the Superman trailer?
Yeah, sure.
You sound kind of muffled on my end, but Mama Cub.
Pooperman. I'm looking at it right now.
Pooperman.
Pooperman. Poop. 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 Poop.
Poop. Poop. Poop. Poop. Poop. Poop.
Poopy.
Poopy. Ah! Oh no. He'll be back.
He'll
be back.
Incinerated.
Oh no. That's very sad. No, he'll be back. But yes, I guess my thoughts anyway on the Superman trailer. It doesn't look terrible. Some of the shots, actually, I found this out. The same cinematographer of the Flash movie did the cinematography for this.
Hey,
I like
the Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
it's the huge jacked man.
Huge Jackman.
He's Jackman.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm down to watch the Superman trailer.
I don't think we're gonna watch it. We're just gonna talk about it this time. But I didn't know that the cinematographer for the Flash movie is doing the cinematography for Superman.
Well,
Wait, can you repeat that?
The cinematographer who did the Flash did the cinematography for this new Superman.
Wait, which Flash? The movie Flash?
The only Flash movie out there that's bad. And that is the only one. I think that's probably why I'm not really liking the look that much.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing.
You heard it here, folks.
I'm on the train. So.
That's fine. We can wait a second if you want. No problem.
Yeah. I'll be off in a few minutes.
Okay. I guess my thoughts on it. You know what? We could react to it. Why not? I think it'd be convenient to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And we'll try to be.
I should keep up more with trailers since
No,
I'm on this podcast.
No, you're good, man. It's it's cool. You good. We'll pause it when needed.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
So wait. Does Lois knows he's Superman?
Yes. Apparently so.
Okay. All right.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
What's a Cronkite?
I'm glad Lois doesn't look like Lois from that show from 2023.
Oh, wait, are you... Yeah.
I'm glad that they got her right. Just to say it.
Yes. Okay, Walter Cronkite is a American broadcast journalist who served as an anchorman for the CBS Evening News from 1962 to 1981. Okay. Kind of a obscure reference that I don't know anything about, but whatever.
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 Superman.
Miss Lane.
Reese.
Oh, I like the shots here. I noticed everything was kind of bluish.
Cause it's Superman.
Oh,
it's Superman's blue.
Oh my gosh.
It does look
Definitely,
kind of
you've
bluish.
come under a lot of fire for what some might. It's a lot.
Oh, one thing here. So
Blink. Is it about the blink again?
it is about the blink. They look at this. They took it away.
They listened to you.
They listened to me.
They heard you.
I was right, and they listened to me. And it's not just me, but like there was apparently some, concerns about that. So
all right,
I'm so glad I don't have to fight people on this anymore.
Okay.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
That's the guy from Creature Commandos.
Oh,
who now has.
And that was the first thing in this universe.
It was, and it was a weird thing to start with.
Yeah,
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the
connects. They're gonna put a connection in this, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. But there is a yes, indeed.
Okay.
But he has a blackish hair now for some reason, so I don't know what the point is here. But whatever.
Whatever.
That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
That's pretty neat.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're going to be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman.
What are your thoughts on them arguing in this part real quick?
I mean, I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
I guess it looks like an interesting plot of Superman trying to do what's good, but he gets in controversy and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think that could be.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
hey.
Yeah. We've changed our minds and actually decided to watch the trailer. So
nice.
Okay. So I think we're at 52 seconds in.
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about the conversation between Nurse and Clark, right?
Yes, but we're gonna finish up that conversation here. I'm pausing it for copyright reasons.
Smart.
Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing anybody except for me and doing good.
I still like that shot and still good.
Same here.
Yo.
Saving people.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
So I've heard this from one person. Oh, it's two of them.
MovieBlaze 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
I'm back.
Okay.
Why is there double trouble? Okay, but who is this dude?
I don't know. But
it's Ironheart, guys.
It looks like Crimson Dynamo, but gold. That's creepy about that, actually.
Sorry about that.
All right, so I think there was people commenting, saying stuff like Superman wouldn't be a crybaby about this, and
I mean, this is supposed to be like new Superman, right? like, you know, kind of.
Kind of.
I mean, still, like, I guess I do get the point, but
Yeah, I could see. I get the point of like Superman being more mature and when he just has disagreements.
yeah,
And I get that.
yeah,
But I would agree with what they were trying to say, like, you know, that in that regards. I can see it. But that's just a minor thing, I guess.
yeah.
Just like he wouldn't be, you know, lashing out like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree. But I also, you know,
Yeah.
I guess it's good for drama. I guess I'm not sure. Imagine if he killed someone there.
There
That would
was
have
an
been rough.
IMAX feeder, guys.
That is an yeah. Oh, was there? There was an IMAX theater.
Yeah, if you look,
Oh yeah.
there was an MMA. I thought I said IMAX when I first saw this because I was looking at this a bit ago.
Yeah, it does
before
look like
we
a.
watched it. I saw it for 1 second. I was like, "Wait, is that?"
Yeah, cool. Metropolis
It's
is
just MMA.
Metropolis gonna be lit with the IMAX.
Yo.
I will be watching this movie in IMAX. So.
Wow, aren't you fancy?
Wow.
I'm always fancy.
Dang.
Not in that way, David.
No, I know. I mean, like, I'm so fancy.
Bricks.
Pause for copyright.
This trailer is copyrighted.
Yes.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
I kind of like that.
That's kind of cool.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Peter.
It's the V building.
Hey, Peter. Keep your eyes up here, Peter.
Dark Vader.
Yeah, Peter.
Bark Bader.
Hey, baby. How's it feel?
We get it. Oh, shut up. Anyway.
Yo, David, what is your deal with your hatred of James Gunn?
I don't. It's just like over and over and over. We know who you are.
Yo, who yo?
He's annoying at this point. I'm sorry. He's a good director, but he's annoying.
I can see that.
We got a comment. People would agree with Superman if he just started by saying, "We need to do better." Worked out great for a certain Marvel character. You've got to do better, Senator. I love this dude. I don't even know who he is, but he's cool.
Who is this?
Yeah.
Dude?
Yeah.
I think it's
Why
vibe.
you dude? This dude got vibe.
Yeah. Ooh, her hands do that.
What was that?
That's not too bad.
She got what pizza cutters, yeah.
She got pizza cutter hands.
And she got a nice spiky body.
Spiky body.
Spiky body.
Arf arf.
That was a cool shot, I'd say.
Who is that though?
I think it looks like a Kryptonian, maybe. It reminds me of Man of Steel, that one lady, Kryptonian, who's on Team Zod.
Choices.
Well, there's wife.
Your actions.
It's got cool shots, I'll say. Like
it does.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't think you want to do that right now. You gotta save. You gotta go out there. Don't linger, please.
Gotta go get him, buddy.
Please.
So, David, you're telling me you won't do the same thing to your woman?
Well, not if I need to save the world right now. Like I love you. Quick kiss.
I'll
Goodbye.
save the world.
Yeah, but I gotta go. Whoa, fidget spinner hands. This will keep my autism in. Oh.
Yo.
Wow.
You stuck in 2017, man.
Honestly, remember when all the kids had it annoyed me, but a lot of kids were
Yeah,
like,
like look at mine, it's shiny and cool.
yes.
Yeah.
Remember I got one and I fit
Got
in
no-
with all the other kids. Got a fidget spinner.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Will
The
Holland.
goat.
The goat. That's why he's the
He's the goat. The
goat.
Anyway, we're watching Superman. Here we go.
That's what makes you who you are.
That's his Gramps.
That's
Or
Jonathan
his adopted man.
Yes, his adopted man, Jonathan Kent.
His adopted man.
This man adopted me. He's my adopted man. Quite so. That's not the right button. Jalaya Loof. Let's see. Who's this? Mr. Terrific. Oh, is it Terrific?
What's wrong with that dude's face?
He's got a T on his face.
Dude.
It's
they're really doing the comic booky stuff in this new universe for costumes. More than I've seen. Which I don't know how I feel. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is, but sometimes it's a little like...
It's a little much. It's a bit wild.
Yeah, but it can be executed well.
Yeah.
Superman.
It's kind of funny. I don't know. I think he's going to do a good job as Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Not my first choice, but I think he'll do a good job.
He's not a man.
But he's Superman.
Damn.
Dang.
I shouldn't have said that. But,
he's an it.
Wow.
It's like, dude, that's tough, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's that guy. What's his name?
I don't know. I don't know
He
DC
absorbs
characters like I know
things.
Marvel characters. Honestly,
I forgot his name. But
I don't know who these. Those are like Lex Luthor's henchmen.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who. I saw a YouTube video. Someone said his name. And I'm blanking on the name right now. I don't even know.
Anthony Kerrigan plays that guy, who is also NoHo Hank and Barry. So,
Oh yeah.
Good.
Good actor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he was in the Death of the Unicorn.
Yes, he was. That is
Yeah, he was really good in that.
Yeah. When will the trailer
Very
for
funny in
Adopted
that
Man drop? I would love to see James Gunn's from director James Gunn, director of Superman, Guardians, and other things again. Did I mention he's director of Superman? Here's Adopted Man. Oh my gosh.
He's an it.
Dang.
Somehow
That's rough.
Oh, I love that shot. That's really good.
Oh,
that's cool.
That's cinema right there.
Dare I say, peak.
Yes. David, now you became the man that you swore to never be.
I know. And I'm ashamed. The police are outside my door. After this stream, I'm going to get arrested.
What
because I said it was peak. The peak police. They came to me and took me away. They're going to.
I will find you.
Brandon's already been convicted of his crimes. He's escaped.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, speaking of which, real quick, I know it's off topic, but Brendan does say the word pig or not. Would he be in jail? Or?
He's on the run.
Yeah.
From the peak police. He committed some peak crimes, and the peak police are on his on his tail.
He escaped. Well, Brendan is the type of guy that would do that.
He's literally the type of guy to run from the peak police and be a convicted felon of peakness. That is his nickname, convicted felon of peakness.
That's who he is now.
Yes.
Convicted.
All this Brandon lore before GTA
Bro,
6.
Brandon's the type of guy to have all this lore.
I think, yeah.
Yes.
That's probably why he doesn't talk much in the chat anymore. But because he's too busy doing lore things. No offense, Brandon. We're just we're acknowledging your lore.
Yes.
Lore.
Conversation.
What? Who are those dudes?
Oh, those are the justice people.
How many villains are in this?
These are all the heroes. Not heroes. There's one hero. There's one hero. That's
oh, it's Green Lantern.
It's Guy Gardner with awful hair, and there's also
I can't see his hair because of the light.
Yeah, hang on. There might be a better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's
a little better, but that's the best I can get it.
That dude sitting on a flying porta potty.
Yes, that is. It's like those things you had at a hospital. Where
Yeah.
But that's Mr. Terrific. He's he's got a diaper.
Oh, he got the weird face. Yeah, that guy.
Got the T face.
And
There's Hawk Girl.
I thought the Hawk was a guy.
Oh yeah, the Hawk
Sexist.
Girl.
Sexist much?
But that's what I remember. The DC Hawk guy.
Well, there's both. There's both.
Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know DC like I know Marvel.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Ty. What's up?
Fun fact about that actress: she played Dora in Dora the Explorer, the live action movie. She was also she's also playing Dina in The Last of Us season 2.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna be a dad.
Can you say Espelos not Skoda?
Can you say?
Can you say Los Pollos Hermatos?
That was probably the weirdest movie I ever seen.
The Dora movie?
Yeah.
I heard it was good, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good movie, but I'm just saying it was very weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know she was Hawk Girl though. That's funny.
What's with superheroes in white pajama costumes this year?
I think
I forgot to mention this. This is gonna be in Peacemaker season 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Peacemaker season 2.
Along with the dude with the terrible haircut.
Yes. Because
who is his barber, by the way? Because whoever cut his hair should be fired.
Yep.
You're fired.
It looks like coconut head from Ned.
Why is Crypto a white dog?
Why is Crypto a white dog? I'm sure that's going to get them in trouble with diversity people. They should have gone with a black lab. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Why didn't we get a black lab? What got wrong with black labs? Are you racist? The dog's going to
be If Superman did that, he would be labeled a racist.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
He's a white supremacist.
A white dog supremacist.
Yeah.
Imagine someone actually gets upset about the dog being white.
Probably someone on Twitter will,
I'm gonna see if that'd be funny.
That'd be funny.
Anyway.
I will not accept that.
Except that.
Lego Batman movie looking at.
It is. It's a reference.
Yes.
Yeah.
The world just
that smells like dirty underwear.
An infinite abyss that smells like dirty underwear. That's good. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. The jump to just
that.
Me taking a massive dump in the toilet.
Yeah. It's like Hank on the toilet.
Me trying to me trying not to breathe in so I don't lose my progress.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it got real in my pants.
It got real in my balls.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
I cleaned your booty.
I cleaned your booty. as a baby.
Okay.
I don't know why, but Martha and John don't
Right
feel. I
I'm
just feel
so
like
sorry, but CreepyEnderPig, the moment I step into the room, I hear you say that.
Clean your booty.
I cleaned your booty.
Yeah.
Well.
Well. What? So I just feel like Martha and John from the trailer anyway don't feel like big figures to me at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll change my mind, but I don't know. It just feels weird right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Oh boy. Here we go. Like the POV. Let me go back. Sorry.
Go get you.
Oh, that's a cool POV song.
That guy does
Whoa.
have bad hair. You were right.
Look at that.
Look at that. That's like Lloyd from Ninjago in season 1.
The element of surprise.
Yeah. Remember
David, I don't know
Kid
if you.
Lloyd? Yeah, it's Kid Lloyd hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. David, I don't know if you will get this reference what I'm about to say, but he looks like that coconut kid from Ned's guy, something that only 2000s Nickelodeon. So you probably that's what I said. You probably might not get it.
I don't think I do.
Kind of looks fat in the Green Lantern suit, honestly.
Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
You know.
I like the green hand coming out of the ground.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
Big kaiju monster POV. That's Jimmy Olsen right there. I think his hair's a little too brown. I think he should be more redhead.
Dude, I just see black.
Wait, he's not. Oh, what?
Oh wait, man, I see him.
You get the influence.
I was looking at the wrong dude. I was like, "Oh, you redhead." I was like, "Oh, that dude." Okay.
He has too much brown hair going on. He needs to be more redhead.
Like that's just an Asian man. Hey, what are you expecting to be?
I'm here that great planet.
Oh, now, David, that's influence right now.
Have you met me? No,
glad movie talk isn't here.
Yeah. Why did you need to show this in the trailer?
That's dumb.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't like that.
Not at all.
That's very stupid.
That's stupid.
I know it's to portray her as a stupid person, but I don't like that you showed it. Who threw that? Who threw that desk?
Koofy.
Guava.
Well, a cup of coffee.
Do the cup of coffee. Oh my gosh, I can't pause it at the right moment. What the crap? Oh, okay, that's super bad. Okay,
getting rid of the vending machine.
The vending. Me when the vending machine is not coming back.
MovieBlaze.
He will be back. We got Buck from Halo as Guy Gardner, and they ruined my ability to take him seriously with that wig. Somehow that feels right. Yay. Yeah, I don't understand, really, why he looks like that. Because Guy Gardner's had better haircuts in the past. I know he's had a bowl cut, but don't do the bowl cut.
Mm-hmm.
And you could have gotten someone else for Guy Gardner. But no, whatever. It's fine. Hey, you're back.
I'm back.
I am back.
My back. Oh, my back. All right.
Shut up.
Okay. Luthor. Oops. Oh, there he is. Again.
Purple. Oh, yeah. Wait, no. Oh, crap. I'm gonna look up his name.
Yeah, me neither. It's Hank
Schrader.
Hey, Superman.
Hank.
Yeah.
Hey, Superman.
Oh, there's that again.
Oh, this part's kind of funny to me. It looks like it looks like he's falling. I was genuinely confused.
I thought he was gonna like fall on the people. Like,
yeah,
oh.
it looks like he fell, but it looks like you could be perceived as him flying at the screen for some reason.
What the?
I don't know. It just looked like he was falling.
You have a
Super
dog.
line. He has a dog.
I like that.
Oh, okay. So I just got the name of the villain. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
His name is Metamorpho.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
The only acceptable bowl cut is Ting Lu from Pokemon, and that's because its head is literally a
Wait,
bowl.
who?
Ting Lu
From Pokemon.
I thought it was going to say
I'm
Tai
not.
Ting
Lu.
Tai Long will return.
Wait. It's literally a Pokemon with a bowl on his head.
Literally?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Nice joke, man.
Excuse me. Goodness gracious.
It's just a Pokemon balancing a bowl on his head. And I guess that's a bowl cut. If you're a Pokemon.
If you're gay. No, I'm joking.
What?
I don't know.
So if you're a Pokemon, you have a bowl on your head.
I don't know.
You are gay.
I don't know. Why are you gay? You are gay.
Why are you gay?
Who says that I am gay? You are gay.
You are gay.
Anyway, that's Superman, July 11th. Watch it in theaters soon. Yeah.
That's later than Ironheart.
It is. But at least we got a trailer for that in December.
Yeah. It's like
Wait,
I guess Ironheart. No, I guess they just acknowledge that nobody cares about Ironheart, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
No one gives a crap.
Nope.
No crap.
But at least we get other great shows than Disney.
Oh, Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil.
I'm done with that show. Screw that show. I hate it.
I know we had 2 episodes left, but I am so done.
Me too. When we paused it so many times because we hated it so much and we had to talk about it.
Yeah, and that one episode I would rather talk to you than to watch that.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather be doing this. So I think we're already an hour in. So we might just play one of the videos first.
I mean, we can go to 2 hours if you want to.
Yeah,
we've done it before.
I think. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Because this first video is 12 minutes, and I think for the stuff we're gonna talk about, hopefully we might get to 2 hours.
All right,
or at least 130, 140.
Yeah,
that's fine by me. So
I'm cool with it.
I guess so. We've been talking about John Walker for a lot. And so, like, would you still talk about John Walker? No. One more time. This is it for right now that I can think of. So for those who know, you know, I'm not gonna explain it. We only got one viewer right now. So basically, you know, John Walker did nothing wrong. The famous hashtag that everyone comes to agree with for the most part, and it's and it was true, especially since the Thunderbolts came out.
Yeah,
that people had been saying, "Wait, he was actually right." We've been saying this for a long time, even before the movie came out. What are you talking about? You
we've been saying it since his debut and the Falcon and Winter Soldier, people.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there's a lot of discourse about it. People were blaming him for no reason, and but we're gonna see. We might be proven wrong today, fellas, because there's a video called "John Walker Did Nothing Wrong: The Biggest Misconception About U.S. Agent," and this is from a guy named High CHD, who is this is you know. it's him talking about basically
how it's wrong.
How we are deluding ourselves.
Yes,
how
we are a bunch of
stupid people.
Goofy.
We're just stupid people.
We are stupid people, guys. So I think that since we're at an hour in, I guess we might as well just go with this one anyway. So this is 12 minutes. The next video I was thinking about doing, but we've already got an hour in, responding to John Walker defenders. So this was probably after he's gotten backlash. I wonder how ratio this is, because I wish we could see dislikes, but I don't know how to,
Yeah, they have an extension for that, but I've heard it's not entirely accurate anyway.
Dang. But yeah. So there's been some comments. We could definitely look at comments afterwards too, see if we're not the only ones. But I have not watched this yet, so I'm going in blind as much as y'all guys are.
Yeah.
So let's begin. Maybe there's subtitles.
What's going on, guys? We're back with another YouTube video. So in the wake of the new Thunderbolts movie,
Let me see if it's turned up, yeah. Let's see.
Guys, we're back with another YouTube video. So in the wake of the new Thunderbolts movie, John Walker, or the U.S. Agent, has recently entered back into the Marvel limelight, with fans absolutely loving his character in the movie. Now, for me, I actually believe John Walker is one of the best written characters coming out of the post-Endgame era.
Okay, this is interesting. This is an argument I hear a lot. So they always say John Walker was misunderstood. He's the best written character. To be fair, that writing in Falcon and Winter Soldier was terrible writing. But, he's the best well-written character. They're not saying he was actually right. That's a argument that they give, is like, he's written well, definitely, but he wasn't right at all. But that's the excuse they get. The writing's bad and he was right. That's yeah. Anyway.
John Walker's story is one of tragedy. Someone who started out as a guy just wanting to be respected as a hero and trying to live up to the gigantic expectations of everyone around him, only to buckle under the weight, which happened through a combination of unfortunate circumstances as well as his own insecurity. His writing differs from Steve Rogers because while Steve is written to show more of an optimistic side of traditional heroism, John Walker more so showcases a more realistic portrayal of what would actually happen if someone was placed in Steve's position. However, the reason I'm making this video is because I've noticed that there seems to be a fundamental misconception going around when it comes to the writing of his character. Mainly that in the story itself, John Walker apparently did absolutely nothing wrong, and that the real reason his writing turned out to be as good as it was due to Disney writers trying so hard to exaggerate his position.
Let's read this. I think it's just to fill in some time here. Tyler, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Let's see. A sympathetic straw man refers to a character in a narrative, often a secondary or antagonist figure, who is initially portrayed as a straw man argument, a misrepresentation of a position, but then gains unexpected audience sympathy due to the flaws in how the protagonist's position is presented or the character's compelling flaws. This effect can occur when the straw man's character's arguments, despite being technically wrong, are presented more realistically or with more nuance than the protagonist's position. So basically saying it's portrayed as a good thing. This is what they are arguing he is basically. So he's like sympathetic in his viewpoints. Yeah. Well, looking at, what actually happens in the scene and what he's done previously, definitely, it's pretty easy to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Let's see.
As an antagonist and mischaracterize his motivations, that it somewhat had the reverse effect and ended up making him more likable as a result. Except, no, they absolutely did factor in the moral complexions of his character throughout the story. And even with that factored in, saying that he did absolutely nothing wrong is just not.
Oh, yeah, I sent that video in the chat. This one right here. It was a good video.
Absolutely nothing wrong is just nonsense and shows that y'all just don't understand his character.
Oh, really?
Oh,
y'all.
Do we
not? Where you're from?
Do we not understand? Let's hear him out, guys.
The people who are saying this are praising his writing for all of the wrong reasons, and this video is meant to be a direct response to that claim.
Okay. I wonder what you think about the other side then. I wonder what you think about the terrorist organization, that he killed one of those people in the terrorist organization, but that was wrong because it was in broad daylight. That's probably the point he's going to make, but we'll see.
Now, I ain't trying to waste you guys' time here, so let's just get straight to the shit. To start off, for you guys to understand, it's important we go back to John Walker's introduction in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He's introduced in the ceremony locker room talking to his girlfriend, and it's shown pretty much right off the bat that he is someone who, while he feels honored to be chosen to serve as Captain America, he feels a hefty burden to live up to the impossible standard that the nation has put on him. He's extremely nervous about the whole thing, and there's lots of subtle details showing this, like him trying to rehearse how he's going to address the public, and he's clearly stuttering. He can't really figure out in his head what he wants to say. So pretty much from the start, the writers are showing you the depth of John's character here and giving you the ins and outs of what he's struggling with. Even when we see him and Lamar meet with Sam and Bucky during the Flag Smashers fight, they portray John in the most likable way possible, showing that he does seemingly have good intentions as he tries as hard as he can to work with Sam and Bucky.
And Sam and Bucky are being buttholes to him for no reason. I wonder if he mentions that.
And this is done on purpose. In the original comics, it's the complete opposite. Walker was a complete dickhead who tried to rise to fame by discrediting Captain America as a superhero. Walker in the comic books is someone who is outwardly brash, rude, and belligerent, and is in general way more of an asshole than he is.
Well, the thing is, like, he actually did good things. Like, he's not just pretending to be nice. Like, there's a whole scene right here. He saves Bucky and Sam right here. He helps them out. And they're not even doing anything wrong. They're just helping out right here. Also, after this, later in the episode, I think it's the same one, where he gets Bucky out of therapy, so he doesn't have to go anymore. He got them out of jail or whatever. So he was helping them, and he was, you know, they're mad because he got the shield for some reason, which I can understand, being it's not Steve, sure, but it's just so petty. Bucky and Sam act like children through this.
John in the most likable way possible, showing that he does seemingly have on purpose who tried to rise to fame by discrediting Captain America as a superhero. Walker in the comic books is someone who is outwardly brash, rude, and belligerent, and is in general way more of an asshole than he is in the show. And the reasoning for that is because at the time he was created, they wanted him to represent a clear contrast to Steve Rogers. Whereas in the show, he was intentionally written to be likable to viewers on purpose to give a more nuance.
Okay, he is though. Like, he doesn't even do any. Okay, we'll get there when we get there. But he. This is just a confusing argument because, I'm getting my thoughts together. He hasn't gotten me. Don't think that. Don't think that. There's just let me go back actually. I'll get my thoughts in order.
Rogers, whereas in the show,
oh yeah, that's right. Okay, well, they were told not to like him from the very beginning, so I don't see where this is coming from.
He was intentionally written to be likable to viewers on purpose to give a more nuanced take on his character. There also seems to be vitriol towards Sam and Bucky for being initially hostile towards them.
Yes.
When they first meet, which is pretty confusing as well, because it literally makes no sense to berate Sam and Bucky for not initially warming up to Walker, when in reality, the way they reacted is probably how anyone would have reacted in that situation.
No. Like, they're acting like it's the end of the world that he's Captain America now. That's really weird. But they're just Sam gave up the shield, by the way. If you remember. So Sam gave up the shield. So of course the government's going to be like, okay, we need a Captain America, which, by the way, I wouldn't have made a Captain America so fast, but they needed a Captain America, so they gave it to a guy with 3 medals of honor, by the way. So he's already done some good there. But here, let's see. We got a comment. Not sure if it will come up, but there's a John Walker moment that really sticks with me. When he talks about his medals of honor, yeah, he calls them shining reminders of the worst day of my life. That's an interesting That's interesting. I don't remember that part, but interesting.
Yeah, I don't remember that part either, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
They reacted is probably how anyone would have reacted in that situation. Think about it. Steve was a big part of both of their lives. For Bucky since childhood, and for Sam a little bit over a decade. They spent years fighting alongside Steve, and they saw firsthand the honor that Steve brought to the Captain America name. So after Steve's departure in Endgame, and after Sam decided to put the shield to rest, the government gave a random stranger their best friend's uniform.
It's not just a random stranger. You put just saying that, like Sam, he said to Sam, it's your shield, it's your role now, and he's like, I'll do my best, but he didn't do his best. He just gave up.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense at all. Like, why? I know it's like, I don't know.
Sam decided to put the shield to rest. The government gave a random stranger their best friend's uniform and shield without telling them. And that stranger shows up and says, hey guys, I'm Captain America now. So we basically have to work together because the government said so. Like, of course they're going to react like that.
It's stupid how they react.
That's very childish and stupid.
Yeah.
It's like some high school type shit.
Yeah. I don't know if they exactly said this, but you know, you'd think like, okay, I want to join. Let's work together. That's not bad. I mean, like, if you know that he's doing the right things, which he is, like he's being a good guy, they just blatantly just hate him already. That's ridiculous. They don't even give him a chance to like talk or just hear him out or anything. They just automatically, you suck.
Yeah, you know, Steve will give John Walker a chance.
Absolutely. I think he would agree more with Walker than he would with Sam in this show. Sam, it's just like that is his responsibility, and he just gave it up. It's ridiculous. I can't live up to the mantle. Take the shield, do your job, and it doesn't matter. I guess give me a reason for you to be Cap. You know, and they don't. They just make him like, oh, you suck. I'm gonna take it back now because I don't know, race and stuff. Bucky was my favorite, but the second I realized how you treated Walker, Walker became my new favorite. Yeah. Oh yeah, remember when Bucky was like, have you ever jumped on a grenade? This guy has 3 medals of honor. What are you talking about? He's probably whatever, dude.
Even if he didn't, he's still done good stuff, right?
Exactly. It's ridiculous. You never jumped on a grenade, so you suck. It's ridiculous.
Government said so. Like, of course they're going to react like that initially. And I say initially because they do try to work with John and Lamar after this. They do open up and attempt to have a conversation and work together with them. So just from that, you can see that this disdain isn't really towards John and Lamar. It's really towards the government for lying to them and continuing to fuck with them, which makes complete sense. Why would Sam have any reason to trust the government after they literally made him and Steve fugitives of the state for a couple of years because they didn't want to hand over supreme control of the Avengers? And that was before they straight up lied to their face.
Well, I don't know, man. Hold on, I'm getting a message.
Okay, but he's still not. But he's not blaming this on John. He's blaming it on the government. That doesn't really back up his argument about John Walker.
Not at the
being
moment,
bad,
no.
but
Right.
If I'm understanding it right, because I haven't watched.
That's about right. I think that's about right. The whole government thing, I guess I don't really have anything to say about that, so I'll just leave that be.
They created another Captain America without telling them.
Why would they need to tell you? You gave it up. Boo-hoo.
Wait, tell who about who now?
They didn't. He was like, they didn't tell Sam and Bucky that they were replacing a new Captain America. Why would they?
Yeah, why would the government?
Because you were friends with him? Is that why?
The point that I'm making here is Sam and Bucky aren't being assholes towards John because the writers are desperate to make. make you hate him. That take completely lacks media literacy and misunderstands this entire scene. Them acting like this is completely within their character to do so.
No. 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 Are you kidding me, dude?
No, the hell ain't.
No, I think it's just no.
Them acting like this is completely within their character to do so for the reasons I explained earlier. And then John saying straight up at the end that he sees them as Captain America's wingman did not help the situation.
He's literally a wingman. What do you mean? Why are you offended at the title of wingman? That's stupid. Get over yourself.
Exactly.
You literally were. You are the lamest one out of the bunch. For some reason, Steve, you have the shield. And yeah, you literally have wings and guns. That's all you got. Not sure if I remember this correctly, but from what I heard, Walker has jumped on a grenade a few times. He survived by covering it with his helmet as per training to survive it. Interesting. So yeah, he probably did. Anyway.
Wingman did not help the situation at all. Because it shows that despite how friendly John seems on the outside, they really were just a means of an end to him. Which is why later in the show, when John realized he couldn't get what he wanted out of him, he threatened them to stay out of his way. I say this because the argument being made here seems to be predicated on the notion that if Sam and Bucky weren't hostile towards them at the start, then somehow John wouldn't be where he is now. Which that reasoning is fucking stupid because Sam and Bucky shouldn't be responsible for John's personal decisions. The only person that's responsible for John's actions is, well, himself. John Walker going over the edge actually stemmed out of a character flaw that gradually shows its face throughout the progression of the plot. In fact, it's in the very next episode. When Walker and Lamar go to Munich to investigate a potential Flag Smasher hideout, it's clearly demonstrated that Walker cannot deal with failure very well. He loses his temper and goes into a brief blind rage when the residents refuse to give up information, and in doing so, he says this.
Do you know who I am?
Well, I mean, he wouldn't give you information, so that's, I mean, yeah, being a little disrespectful there. I mean, I don't know. He does work for the government.
Something important to note here is that he immediately falls back on his position of Captain America as an authoritarian figure, which is a huge mistake and subtly shows that his understanding of what being Captain America means is very surface level. The spirit of Captain America is that he or she is essentially a person of the people. They don't view themselves above the people they're fighting for just because they carry the stars and stripes. The fact that John Walker went straight to intimidation without trying to reason with them like Steve and Sam do indicates a foreshadowing that Walker was never really fit to be Captain America in the first place. So obviously, even though he is written to be more likable initially, they slowly start to showcase aspects of his comic book persona throughout the story. Again, his intentions seem to be good faith, but the problem is he is going about it completely the wrong way. It's mainly the fact that because he isn't getting results as fast as he would like to, that stirs up a sense of inadequacy inside him, which is what leads him to losing his mind whenever he doesn't get his way. And that feeling of inadequacy manifests his desire to ultimately take the super soldier serum. Because in his mind, he believes that more power is the answer to getting the results that he wants, when in reality, he would have gotten the results if he was a little bit more patient and cool-headed.
That's kind of a weird argument to make, I think. He has to be patient. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't remember. Well, Bucky and Sam being rational or patient or whatever, it really helped with the terrorist, didn't it? I don't know. It's just weird. Well, for one thing, I think, to be honest, I'm kind of struggling here because I don't remember the show that well. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I could kind of understand, I think, a little bit where he's talking about. It's mainly the part where he kills the Flag Smasher that it really gets interesting.
just human, and him wanting to take the super soldier serum for feeling inadequate is actually pretty relatable, which again supports my claim that he was clearly written to be a sympathetic character here. But the issue is he is still mentally unstable, and while he is effectively better at fighting and defending himself against the Flag Smashers due to his enhanced strength, the issue is he immediately starts abusing it. When
they are terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
He is abusing his power over the terrorists who blew up people. What are you talking about?
Immediately starts abusing it. When Lamar gets caught in the crossfire and killed by Carly, John's feelings of inadequacy kick into overdrive, and it completely sends him over the edge to the point where he runs down her accomplice and bashes his head in with the shield.
So yeah, he did say his accomplice, and that is true. He was in the room when Carly killed Lamar. So just to keep that in mind, all right? He is one of the Flag Smashers. Keep that in mind.
Now, the argument being used to defend this is that Steve Rogers killed people all the time and he was never chastised for it. Well, no. The thing with Steve Rogers is he never killed when he didn't need to or out of pure revenge. He did gun down Hydra soldiers when he was on the front line, but there is a huge difference between having to gun down enemies on an active battlefield to stay alive and what John did, which was take this dude's life while he was clearly surrendering.
No, he was not surrendering. He was running away. What are you talking about? That's not surrender.
Mm-mm.
That's stupid. Also, like, okay, let's take this argument about Steve not killing when he needs to. He did mention World War II, and even if Steve didn't kill people, it still doesn't help the argument of why John shouldn't. You know, it's like so John shouldn't kill a terrorist here because
just because Steve didn't, that doesn't mean it's wrong for John to do it.
Right. And like, and the whole like, and you know, when people say like, again, about Cap killing people, it was when I think, definitely showing this clip, he didn't kill Tony, but I don't know if that was the right clip to use, because if you look at Civil War, we talked about this in 2 episodes ago, Donovan and I. When he fights the guys in Civil War, when he fought the guys in Age of Ultron, he was very lethal, and no one could survive what he put those guys through. Especially the beginning of Winter Soldier, when he kicks that guy off the boat with such force. You know, and there's so many instances where like a normal human could not survive a super soldier doing that. No way. And like, well, I guess it's like if there's no blood, then they didn't die, right? Definitely not. It's just unrealistic. Like, oh, there's no blood, so there's not dead. But John Walker, he had blood on the shield, so he actually killed someone, which is really dumb. And it's like, the movies are PG-13, so they're not going to show blood like that. But it's just, to think that Steve wouldn't kill someone like that, I think, it's just ridiculous.
He did gun down Hydra soldiers when he was on the front line, but there is a huge difference between having to gun down enemies on an active battlefield to stay alive and what John did, which was take this dude's life while he was clearly surrendering with his hands up.
He gave up.
No, he wasn't. He was
surrendering. He was trying to surrender because the guy was about to kill him.
Exactly. He
was running away, and then he got pinned down. He's like, wait.
It's like saying sorry because you got caught.
It's understandable. It's understandable that he was mad because his friend just got killed.
Yeah.
That he would not listen to him.
Right.
And he's a bad guy anyway. It's not like he's not an innocent man.
Exactly.
John did, which was take this dude's life while he was clearly surrendering with his hands up.
Yeah, clearly. Stupid.
That's not surrender.
No. He just said it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't care if it was you. You were part of that organization. You were part of the Flag Smashers, a group of terrorists. You made your choice to kill a bunch of people. You're getting what you deserve.
You get what
it wasn't me.
Exactly. What's this here? Oh, okay.
Take this dude's life while he was clearly surrendering with his hands up, saying it wasn't me. Even when Steve was working for the government and conducting extraction operations, he mostly just incapacitated his enemies, not brutally murdered them.
Well, again, just because he didn't doesn't mean John Walker shouldn't. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't get that logic at all.
And saying that, just because they had no blood,
mostly just incapacitated his enemies, not
through under normal circumstances, these N-words would be dead. LOL. Well, they would be.
Yeah,
I mean,
they would.
They would. I mean, if you see the beginning of Civil War again, no one's could survive that.
Brutally murdered them. And another argument people are trying to use to justify it was that the Flag Smashers were trying to kill them literally seconds earlier. Yes, it's true that the villains were trying to kill the heroes, but don't know if I need to say this, but the heroes aren't supposed to act like the villain.
What?
Huh?
What do you mean, like heroes can't kill? I think I'm going to say it right now. The no kill rule for superheroes is the dumbest thing ever.
It's stupid. Batman kills.
Batman.
And I know
I can understand Batman's no kill rule.
Yeah, I
but
get
other heroes, I just don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it's unnecessary. You have to, if you want to save humanity, if you really need to, you're gonna have to. You gotta make hard decisions.
Yeah, and like Deadpool said, Deadpool 2, you gotta do the hold on. You gotta do the ugly shit that people refuse or don't want to do.
Exactly. Deadpool did nothing wrong.
Deadpool did nothing wrong.
I don't know. I think Deadpool was a little more lethal, so probably not. I could see it, but yeah. But this is like you have to stop them. These Flag Smashers, they're gonna kill again and again. You got to take them out one by one. They've made their decision.
But don't know if I need to.
What's that?
They already made their choice.
Yeah.
Say this, but the heroes aren't supposed to act like the villains. That's why they're heroes. John.
Oh, boo.
So Scarlet Witch, is she a hero?
Oh boy. I wonder if he makes a video about Wanda. That'd be fun.
Basically battered this guy's skull in out of pure spite.
That wasn't spite.
I mean, I could see it. I mean, at the moment, sure, but he was
in the moment
still a terrorist, so yeah.
I mean, I get it because he was filled with emotions. I get it. I would be too if I was in that situation.
Yeah, the same people that killed your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't need to explain is not something Captain America would do.
He probably would.
He probably would.
He probably would.
Well, imagine if somebody killed Bucky or something.
Yeah. I just brought up Bucky.
Oh, remember? Actually, that's a good point because first Avenger when Bucky fell off the train, and then at the beginning of the final fight, he was like, "We're not just going to storm in." He was like, "Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do," implying he was going to frick him up, basically.
Yeah.
So he's definitely killed people in the war. Let's not forget that. All right, I mean that counts. And like terrorists are not equal to the Nazis. Like, what are you talking about? That's stupid. This video sucks.
And
which is why the shield was taken
over. Iron Man was like well, this was before he was Iron Man.
Yeah.
But Tony Stark probably killed some people.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, he did.
They give us it.
One of my favorite scenes in Iron Man 1 was in the first Mark 3, I think it was. Mark 2, Mark 3.
Oh wait. Was that in the cave? Because that's my favorite.
I was thinking of the one with the actual red and gold armor for the first time.
Okay, that one.
That one.
That was
but the first one was good too. Mark 1 was great.
To explain is not something Captain America would do, which is why the shield was taken away from him.
It's stupid. That was a stupid decision.
The thing. It's perfectly fine to sympathize with him and understand his anger to some degree. What you are not supposed to do is deem his behavior okay to do by any stretch of the imagination.
Because the terrorists.
Don't tell me what to I was do. Saying, don't tell me how I should feel.
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
That's Moss.
Shut up.
Because of it, just what you are doing when you say John Walker did nothing wrong when he absolutely did.
Oh, shut your mouth.
He did not do nothing. He did. Let me repeat that. John Walker, did nothing wrong.
Yes.
If you don't like that, you can kiss my ass.
I wonder what he would think about the innocent U.S. operative getting a spear thrown at his head for no reason. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. So the Dora Milaje, they're basically bad guys in the show. They're like, we go wherever we please, and that's just like not. I mean, as far as jurisdiction goes, you can't just go wherever you want. Yeah, and that's implied. And throughout the MCU, I think it was definitely in Civil War, definitely with borders and like jurisdictions and stuff. And yeah, they just try to kill him, and Sam and Bucky just are like, "You're doing great, John," and they watch him almost die. It's awful. It's really bad.
Shit, leave it to the fanboys to literally watch John abuse the fuck out of his authority, batter a guy's head in while he was surrendering, and
he was not surrendering. You dumb idiot.
Paint the shield with blood out of blind rage, and
because his friend died from the terrorists.
Yeah.
And then completely lose his shit and try to kill the main characters of the show. Whether
they were trying to kill him too. It looks like it, because Bucky almost cleaned his head off with his arm.
Trying to reason with him.
Trying to reason. He literally said, "You don't want to do this," and then Bucky said, "Yeah, we do." So yeah, he was like cooperating at that moment. He was like, "You guys don't want to do this," and then they said, Bucky's like, "Yeah, we do." So they initiated it.
Yeah,
it's their fault. It's not their fault, but they initiated that fight.
See him do all of that and then still say he did nothing wrong. I mean, I just don't know what to fucking tell you at
redraft. Try again. Say I was wrong.
At that point, other than you're either just media literate or being willfully ignorant, if that's the conclusion that you came to. Again, he does show us that there is a little bit of hope for him at the end of the show and in the Thunderbolts movie, which, funnily enough, directly contradicts the idea that Disney wants you to hate him.
Well, the thing with Thunderbolts is like they make him the worst in this movie to justify calling him the worst, and like it's like they have to. Everyone has to say it, and it's like, realistically, no. Killed an innocent. Oh yeah, Ghost said, "You killed an innocent man." No, he wasn't. No, he was not.
Oh, the thing that annoyed me with Thunderbolts is every time a character would say, "John, you're an asshole."
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not. Was he being an asshole when he was taking care of his baby?
The baby was right there.
Baby was knitting right now.
He's just whining. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a baby. He's doing what babies
do. The point of
exactly.
This video was to remind people that saying Disney wanted you to hate Walker really isn't true. They even showed that when we were told the government used him, and instead of getting Walker the help he needed, they just threw him away when he didn't suit them anymore. Why would they show you all of that if they wanted you to hate him? That just wouldn't make any logical sense whatsoever. They clearly wanted you to sympathize with him, which is why they showed you that.
I mean, I don't know what you saw, but I want to hear this again. Let's get my thoughts in check.
When we were told the government used him, and instead of getting Walker the help he needed, they just
so that's a writing issue too. Is just that the government thinks it's bad. That's really dumb, because that's their job, like, to get him to go and to stop the Flag Smashers, and then once he kills one of them, it's bad, and then he gets like his insurance, or like his health insurance or whatever it is, taken away, all of it. So it's weird, and it's such a It's really bad writing. All of it's bad. It's like, oh, the government did that. Well, the government shouldn't have. That was the writer's fault. I don't know.
Threw him away when he didn't suit them anymore. Why would they show you all of that if they wanted you to hate him?
Yeah, because the writers are so smart. The writers know what they're doing. Disney's cooking. They're cooking. Oh, they're cooking. Right, guys?
It just wouldn't make any logical sense whatsoever. They clearly wanted you to sympathize with him, which is why they showed you that. However, the point was to show why he isn't a good fit for Captain America. Walker is what happens when you take all of the superficial traits of Captain America, like the blonde hair, the blue eyes, the military experience, at face value and apply them without all of the intricacies of what make Cap so honorable.
He had 3 medals of honor, you idiot. He had 3 medals of honor. Are we just not going to talk about Sam at all?
Yeah. Are you
not
okay
gonna-
with Sam in this?
Are we not going to talk about you have to stop calling them terrorists? Meanwhile, they blow up a building.
Yeah.
They kill Lamar. We're not going to talk about Sam. John's infinitely better than Sam ever would be.
Oh, yeah.
Sam is a terrible fit. Steve would not be defending Carly at all. And then Falcon carries her down like she's a messiah or something. It's ridiculous. It's insane.
Yeah, I don't mean to laugh, but I just remember that image.
No, it's funny. It's really bad.
Walker at this point in time represents everything America shouldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck.
You know what? Fuck it.
And was the perfect story to contrast Sam's journey and show why he is the perfect successor to Captain.
No, he's not.
The perfect successor. The perfect.
The perfect successor.
You know why he's the perfect successor, guys? Because he's a black man carrying the stars and stripes.
Wait,
What doesn't he understand? I would have said Bucky, but after seeing this show, I don't want Bucky to be Cap either.
Yeah.
But Sam defended a terrorist, and you're purposely avoiding that topic. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he'll talk about it right now.
Captain America. Don Walker can still be a hero, just not Captain America.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't think, like I said before, I don't think the mantle of Captain America shouldn't be a mantle passed around. Captain America is Steve Rogers, and I think that should stop there. I can understand. I can agree with that. But he's a better Captain America than Sam was.
Yeah.
Which is why he wasn't really written to be a villain, just a complex character in the gray area shaped by his own experiences. At the end of the day, though, he is an incredibly well-written character, and I can't wait to see more of him. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think. Is there anything I said in this video you agree with? Anything you disagree with?
You said a lot of bad stuff.
If so, let me know in the comment section down below. If you like what you see here, be sure to like the video, share, comment on the video, and subscribe if you haven't already.
I think we're sharing. We're doing our part in sharing this video. Let's look at the. You'll have a busy day deleting comments, dude. I'd love to see. Let's look at the comments now, guys. It's comment time. Sorry, I just got back. I was replicating Sam's honor in the bathroom with some help. Oh. Okay, I don't know what that means. We're not gonna. Okay. I don't know if that's. Yeah.
Sam's honor in the back. Sam's honor is poop.
Oh.
No, I think it's
it's Taco Bell because it's pooping. Okay. He's taking a poop.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What do you guys think it was?
Anyway, the first comment. You'll have a busy day deleting comments. What does he say here? As you can see, I'm clearly not. They're good for engagement. Plus, I'll be responding to them next vid, which we were going to talk about. But Falcon and Winter Soldier didn't try to reason with him. Sam and Bucky jumped a man who was grieving the death of his best friend. Yes, they did try to reason with him, and Sam even tried to ask him to hand over the shield. John refused. Did you watch how they belittle him? That is true. I'm not going to do the whole replies thing because that's going to take up some time. Hot take. I like that Walker's wasn't a power-hungry villain. He genuinely wanted to help people and do his duty. He believed the idea of America and thought being Captain America meant serving that ideal. He was a soldier trying to become a symbol, but he was never taught how to lead with heart the way Steve Rogers did, and he turned lost his best friend, Lamar. I mean, that's not really his fault how he lost Lamar, though. It's just the Flag Smashers. And that was kind of what I was on pause about at first, because at first I was kind of like, oh, he might have a point, but it did feel weird to me. And like, he did want to do good. He said so in the beginning as well. And I don't remember him being selfish at all, really.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. What was really sad about John Walker is that the actor received death threats. Yeah. That's one thing.
Wait. What the?
The fact that this debate is so prevalent kind of makes me think the show was slightly crap with its writing. Like, Carly was a terrorist, but the show tried way too hard to make her sympathetic, and it just didn't work. Walker was unfit for Captain America, but what was the point of the Dora Milaje scene where he gets his ass kicked? Bucky and Sam broke out Zemo, not him, so it just seems like the show wants to make fun of him so he can be more insecure when he takes the serum. I don't know. I could just be wrong. I would agree with you. Hold on. I may have read that wrong. Slightly.
You mean you actually?
Yeah, you actually liked it? Sam's disdain being directed towards the government and not John specifically is not a good excuse to be a D word.
To be a PP.
Be a PP. Few problems with this take. First of all, Walker himself says so that he's not trying to replace Steve, but to be the best Cap he can be. So why should I care if he's not like Steve, if he's not trying or supposed to be? Fair. Yeah. That's what I was kind of wondering too. I was like, I think I remember this, but I don't know. Secondly, the Flag Smashers are super soldiers, meaning they cannot be disarmed through conventional means. And this is in tandem with them being terrorists, justifies killing one on the ground, as John wasn't specifically told to bring them in alive just to stop them. Your argument about not acting like the villains, it doesn't really hold up when looking at the full context of the situation. Exactly.
Yeah.
Captain America, either one, take your pick, does his best. John Walker tries his best because he's just a man. I mean, yeah, so I think the serum definitely helps. It's kind of essential if you want to be Captain America. It's like being Superman without Superman's powers. Let's see. Let's see. The reason. Oh, this is a long one. Define innocent. Oh, they try to reason with him. They just wanted the shield. LOL. That ain't gaff. They did just want the shield. The reason there's so much John Walker did nothing wrong is pretty simple. It's the hypocrisy of the writing of the plot. Throughout the show, they try to make you sympathize with the Flag Smashers. Their bombing and killing of people is labeled as wrong, but understandable. They're allowed to justify their actions. He, on the other hand, after losing his friend and acting in an understandable manner, is then painted as the actual villain of the show. It's literally, hey, the guys that have been running around high if super soldiers serum doing their best IRA. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, basically saying like that's portrayed as good and that's portrayed as bad. John's a villain and Flag Smashers are good, broken. They're broken, not pure evil at all. Even though you say that Sam and Bucky's initial reactions make sense, most people can agree that it was still incredibly wrong. If the show in any way acknowledged that Walker was wronged in some capacity, then it would have come off this way, but nobody even cares. Sam and Bucky, in the context of their relationship to John Walker, are always viewed as correct when that is just not true. If they have a problem with the government, why do they need to take it out on John? Yeah. John clearly starts out as just wanting to do good and tries multiple times to get on their good side. Yeah. At this point, who cares if there are means to an end for him? Nothing he's done up until they break Zemo out, one of the most dangerous criminals. He's been anything less than trying to be friendly. That's true. He was just trying to just do his best.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I massively disagree with you. Obviously, if I saw Captain America do that in public right in front of me, I'd be horrified. But if I learned he was a dangerous super soldier that was killing innocents, I would hope Cap would do that to protect my life and lose around me. Do you know how easy it would have been for the fight to change in an instant if John didn't kill him? He can literally throw John across the square and then start using people as human shields. I would never want to risk that. In an active combat situation with equally strong combatants, you cannot ask a soldier not to kill. It's as stupid as those just shoot their legs if they break into your house arguments. I think we get the point of that one. Yeah, but there is a whole nother video.
Oh.
But that's a whole nother time, I'd say.
All right.
Let's see. I got a comment. Sorry. Can we talk about how they just put a bunch of extra abilities onto Sam's suit and none of them match Captain America? If I wanted someone with a mech suit, I think there are other options. That's true. Yeah, don't give him the serum, but give him some powers, definitely.
Yeah.
Just keep him as Falcon. Like, it's not that hard.
What was wrong? My question is, what was wrong with Falcon?
Everything, apparently. Because the role of Falcon is lame. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, but Sam Wilson's Falcon is actually really cool.
Absolutely.
The new Falcon, not even.
Nope.
I like Joaquin Torres, but his new Falcon, I don't buy as of now.
Right.
Maybe I might in the future, but
yeah. So that's the arguments people are making. We'll probably come back and look at the comments and talk about those. Probably, who knows? But I think for tonight, I think we might stop here for tonight. Thank you both for joining this episode.
No problem.
Good to have y'all. Thank you, Fansabisu for joining in the comments. Thanks for the viewers. Good night. Yes, you as well. Come back for next episode. It'll be great. Yes, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like on this stream and stay tuned for new episodes. We probably won't have one this weekend or next week. It depends. I might have one next weekend. I'm going to be busy. So it's going to be like that for a while through July, until the end of July. There's going to be a lot of like on and off times where I'm available to do an episode. So just, I'll try to be there, but starting now we're going to be on and off possibly, but I'll still be around and talking about stuff. So yes, be sure to subscribe to DDM Studios and listen to this podcast, and be sure to check out CreepyEnderPig. He's got some memes for you. And also MovieBlaze1. You can listen. You can you plug yourself.
Guys, you should totally check out MovieBlaze1 and check out Movies and Beyond.
Movies and Beyond.
I keep on saying this now, but I do have a video coming out this Friday. I'm making sure of it. I know.
We're holding him to it.
Sorry?
We're holding you to it.
Thank you.
You released it.
I need that. And there'll be a new episode of Movies and Beyond tomorrow. So
yes,
drop on by if you can.
Absolutely.
If you can't, it's cool.
Yeah. But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you sometime in the future. So Peace out. Have a good night to all.
Bye.